If that painting was art, then I'm Picasso.
I liked it, Emmy. I thought it was vibrant and passionate.
Look at him, clutching to that beer like it was a life preserver.
You knew he wouldn't like it. Why'd you force him?
Because I thought it would be good for him. He was just going to stay home with Kelly and the baby again.
I thought Kelly was doing better.
Oh, she is. We've been 2 weeks, I think, without a 911 page. Anyway, I wanted to meet this date that Stacy has in mind for you.
Not a date. It's just, he's a newly appointed judge, and Stacy thought I might find him interesting.
Hey, Rene, I'm so glad we found you.
Hi, Stacy. You remember my friend Mary Elizabeth?
Yes, of course. Hi.
Hi.
And there's a very good friend of mine, Clyde the Turk Terhune.
Ms. Rene Jackson, it is indeed a pleasure to finally meet you.
And to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too.
You too.
And I'm her husband, Collier Sims.
Well, lucky man. Turk Terhune.
Hey. All right. Hi.
Hi, Stacy.
Nice to meet you.
Excuse me.
I'll introduce
Oh, excuse me, Hello, you're Rene Jackson. I voted for you.
Thank you.
And you're Charlie Majors, the artist.
Of course.
Guilty as charged.
I just loved your portraits that you did of the Indian heroes. Now, you're Cherokee, right?
Again, guilty. And don't tell me, your great-grandmother was Cherokee, right?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Lucky guess.
We're all very excited about this new piece. I bid on your warrior woman last year and lost out to some guy in England.
Well, let's just hope people understand what I'm trying to say with this one. Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Allow me to introduce our sponsor for this evening, Emily Buckman, head of the Remembrance Committee.
Thank you. We are here tonight to unveil a major work in the canon of Holocaust archives, a mural by noted local artist Charlie Majors, whose provocative art always sets the standard higher. Without further ado, I give you his latest, Holocausts No More Forever.
Now, that's just wrong, plain and simple.
Well, that's a rash judgment, Your Honor.
Oh, come on, Miss Jackson. How much do these people have to suffer?
Which people are you referring to?
I think of the people that he's...
You've already passed judgment in a complex work with only one viewing?
Mm-hmm. And you've already deemed it complex in the same amount of time.
This is good. Art should provoke discussion.
I think you're just about to get your wish.
So, Miss Jackson, are you ready to be warrior woman on my behalf?
Mr. Major, can we have a word?
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful world, you will have flown. It isn't now. I'll be gone alone.
Get the paper, Mary Elizabeth?
It's coming.
Here you go. Hey, let me know when you finish that area.
Did you see that? The trash from the old neighbors hadn't even been taken away, and the new neighbors are just adding to it. For Pete's sake. Yes, we could use a little purging ourselves around here.
Paper?
Yes, now don't throw that away, you know.
Need it for your research like all the rest of them. That's a fire hazard, Mary Elizabeth.
I'm getting to them.
Rene is in the paper again. Look at front page this time.
If it's that Indian thing, I tell you, she ought to drop it. You don't mess with the Holocaust.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's it.
What?
Look at this. Here is a fishing license from 1984 right here in my silverware drawer.
All right.
That's final. We are spring cleaning. Get back in here. Get off the phone and have your breakfast, sir.
What? Mary Elizabeth?
Oh, my back. I can't move. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Help.
We're not taking this case, are we?
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Pays, let's take it.
Renee, aside from being deeply offensive, the artist is clearly in breach of contract.
So you've read the contract?
Well, no.
And what makes it so deeply offensive?
Don't be naive. The Jewish Holocaust was a singular, most horrific event in human history. To arbitrarily lump it together with the perhaps sad but inevitable course of U.S. expansion is, at the least, irresponsible.
Inevitable course of U.S. expansion? Hell, my grandmother had relatives on that damn Trail of Tears to Oklahoma. 4,000 Indians and blacks, too, died.
6 million Jews died in the Holocaust.
Double that, and you'll have the low end of losses suffered by Native Americans in this country.
Joe, I thought you were Cuban.
My father, see, my mother, no. And from where I stand, the artist got it right.
The artist was commissioned to do a mural on the Jewish Holocaust. Instead, he mixed up his personal political beliefs just to stir up controversy.
Sounds like the ramblings of Judge Terhune.
You met Judge the Turk, Terhune? Oh, he's a Turk on the court, a Turk on the green, a Turk on the seed.
Judge Terhune is going to be a fine judge.
A knee-jerk reactionary, in my opinion, is not a fine judge. Now, this is a staff meeting. Joe, how is the Linkletter case coming?
Fine, I wrap it up today.
Good. Stacy?
Harding versus Harding is getting deep. Opposing counsel wants to settle just so his client will pay.
Now, Carrie will be back next week. He'll take over the Haitian refugee case. You'll have to bring him up to date on that.
Rene, Charlie Majors just called. He said it was urgent. He wants you to meet him down at the museum.
You are missing the point. If you'd look closely at the piece, you'd see that it honors all people.
But it is not what we commissioned you to do. I'll admit we're pleased with the areas where you did depict the Jewish Holocaust, but the other, it just doesn't fit in. Is there some way to take the other parts out or paint over them?
You can't be serious.
Mr. Major's contract clearly gave him room for artistic interpretation. To suggest that he alter it borders on censorship.
It's like painting loincloths on the figures in the Sistine Chapel.
What? Are you obsessed with comparisons? First that thing, and now you're comparing yourself to Michelangelo?
No, I'm comparing what you want to do with what church leaders did to Michelangelo's work. What the Rockefellers did to Diego Rivera. I mean, I haven't covered the thing in excrement.
Hello?
It's an interpretation.
And we don't like it.
Let's calm down. Obviously, we have a difference in opinion.
That was my associate from the courtroom. A lawsuit has been filed to prevent the alteration or destruction of the mural. You will be notified of the time and place of the hearing on the TRO. You are welcome to attend if you wish. In the meantime, I recommend that you hold off from doing anything until Mr. Majors has had his day in court.
Rene Jackson, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You love Cedric Cayley.
I plead the fifth.
Hey, let's call him.
No.
Oh, come on, I know you got the number.
Mary Elizabeth O'Brien, stop.
He wants you to call him and tell him you love him. Me? Hello, Cedric? Never mind who this is. Listen. There are 3 girls, Cynthia Harper, Rene Jackson, and Gloria Johnson. Which one do you like the most? He wants to talk to you.
Hello? Hi, Cedric. How are you? Okay. I've got a date with Cedric. We're meeting at the soda shop after school.
Wow, a date with a senior. You gonna tell your parents?
Are you kidding? They wouldn't understand.
Knock, knock. May I come in?
Sure, Daddy.
So Rene, I'll see you later. Homework.
Not so fast. This concerns you, too.
I couldn't help but overhear some of your conversation.
Who's Cedric?
Just a boy from school.
Uh-huh.
Daddy, he's just a boy. I know lots of boys. I mean, we go to the same school, so of course I'm gonna meet